How the heck are you, everybody? I am Fastidious, and I'm about to pull some ancient summons. This is an impromptu, super rapid stream. You can see I have this countdown here. I told the viewers, all 34 people that came here within 5 minutes, I said that we would start the video, we'd start the summons exactly 5 minutes after I went live. It has been exactly 5 minutes, and I'm going to go and try to get Sythra. I made a video, which I think a lot of people should check out, not just because I made it, but I do think it touches on something pretty important, where I said the truth about the Sythra banner, and basically said Demi is weighing this banner down in a pretty tremendous way, so I think the vast majority of players need to just ignore it, regardless of how good Sythra is. That being said, I do think for very, very well-developed accounts in a very specific summoning situation, which I do think I'm in, probably should go for her because she looks to be such a crazy PvP. I do think it's a very, very specific tiny minority, but basically you can see I have 52 summons and I'm only 77 into pity, so I'm not gonna be going past pity. I'm not hitting that soft pity. I'm building towards it still. So worst case scenario, if I hit on my last summon and I hit a Demi, I'd be resetting at 128, 129 pity, or I should say summons towards pity. So the opportunity cost is a bit lower, and there are very few units that could improve my account. The number one unit I do believe would be Nastia, and she just had a rate up and I missed her, obviously. I tried really hard to get her. I summoned a ton. It did not happen. She's not coming anytime soon. I don't know anything that would be coming that soon. That would be so perfect for me. And very likely I'm not going to hit a Lord rate. I totally could, and I could totally just get Demi. I'll also say I don't have her, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. And, you know, worst case, we get nothing, and I'm at 129. So there you go. My advice still stands. I think unless you're willing to accept that you're probably going to pull Demi, because the RNG gods, the RN gods will hate you, RN Jesus will frown upon you, I don't think you should do it. But I'm kind of prepared to pull Demi. I'd be lucky, to be honest, with 52 summons to hit any gold, period. So with all that fluff and yapping, let us begin. It's Sythra time. Her kit is wild. You should definitely watch the breakdown, and I'll be having a full guide coming out on her. By the time this video comes out, it might already be out. Otherwise, it'll be just a day or two away. She's pretty phenomenal. And as a Valderon haver and lover, I would like to also get Sythra. So without further ado, let's do some pulls, baby. We start out, we're spinning. Are we winning? We start out with just purple. Thank you very much to the Prime sub Hawkus, and thank you for the Prime sub Pakamoka. New Orleans says he pulled a new, I don't know if it's new actually, but he says he pulled Cassiel and Sythra. Sythra must be new. Pretty sweet, and just like that, 20% of our summons are gone. And that puts us now, what, 87 into the pity? We're starting 77 towards it. We've got 4 10 pulls and 2 singles to go. Let's see it here, folks. Let's see what we can't get. Spinning again. Are we winning this time? There's legendary. Holy moly. That is non-freaking Lord. Oh my God. Do not screw me, RNGesus. Please, dude. Make me look smart right now. Pushing. Holy crap. I did not expect that. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, pop off chat. Pop off chat. Oh my God. Baba Booey. Wow. That was easy. That's the luckiest, most efficient summons I've ever had from Ancients. I've had very lucky summons where I go all the way to pity and I hit the Banner Lord. It's not efficient. It always takes me the whole pity. I don't think I've ever hit aside from dupes, I don't think I've ever hit a Banner Lord not at pity. I'm not complaining. It's awesome for that to happen. But I've never been going for a unit. Actually, one time. I'll tell you one time. But I've never been going for a unit and I hit them in 2 10 pulls. The one time it did happen was the first Ardia banner ever. I did get Ardia off of like 30 pulls. But aside from that, it's never happened with the Lord, and this is the second time with a non-Lord. Someone in chat, Will Pimblet, Will says, simply pull what you want. We will take it, man. We will take it. This doesn't, anyone that's been watching my stuff for a while, some of you more than 2 years, you know this does not happen on this account, especially from Ancients. I had the most cursed Ancient luck for literally so long, like, cannot overstate that. And then my like, quantity luck didn't improve. I guess it did a little because it was literally I would go to pity every time for Lords and I'd never pull non-Lords. I started pulling a non-Lord here and there, but I will say the quality luck through the roof, right? I had a string of hitting Ingrid, Yovar, and Valderon in like a 4 or 5 month span on all of their banners. So that transformed my luck. But here we got Sythra in 2 10 pulls. 2 10 pulls. So I think when I got Artie, it was her first banner. I know it was her first banner ever, which means it had to be like, I'm thinking November 2023, December 2023, maybe January 2024. We're talking well over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And here we go We went in there and we got it. I was just showing people on stream. We can do this together now. Rightfully so. Someone was complaining that they don't feel like they have enough legendary skill crystals. And I was saying, if it makes you feel better, you know, if you don't pull like crazy all the time, once you get deeper into the game, you're not going to have so many units to build at once. You'll get to the point where you have a stockpile like yours truly over here. So let me show you a bit of that right now. I got to make space for Sythra, I'm sure. Wow, can you tell I'm freaking jazzed up? I haven't been this excited in a minute. I did not expect this. Crazy pull. And because, you know, I've been playing forever, I do pull a decent bit, obviously, especially with those diamonds I get. But it's not very often I have new units I need to build coming in. I do try to still be selective. Less nowadays since I just have the stockpile I have that you're about to see. But basically, the thing to look forward to is if you're a bit selective and you're in it for the long game and you're not building 10 units at once, eventually, you're not going to have that many units you want to build at a time. And whenever I finish this skill dust, you'll see you got a pretty mighty stockpile. This might be the highest I've ever had. Maybe I had up to close to 70 once. But there's just no units that need skill crystals. I obviously have units on my account that aren't max crystalled, but I don't skill units until I need that skill up and I know I'm going to use them. But this is a unit I know I'm going to use for sure. Yeah, Will's saying in the chat, now I can do the guide on my account. Yeah, I apologize, R-Type. I was going to use his account, but obviously I'll be using my account now. And yeah, pretty cool stuff and a pretty cool thing. You know, we got lucky. And yeah, you reach a point deep in the game where you just have these, you amass some stockpiles and you can fully invest in a new unit when you get them. So that feels pretty freaking good, man. I don't really know what else to say except thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, do make sure you are subscribed. If you were lucky to pull Sythra this weekend and you want some Sythra content, I'm definitely going to be testing her live tomorrow in Single Target Arena, where I think she's going to really, really shine. If you watched my video, I said at the minimum, she would be in an OP off meta unit. At the maximum, she would be a new meta. We'll see. She's definitely hit the minimum. We're already seeing her in the top 50. How purely meta is she? It'll be kind of an interesting experiment, so definitely look for that. If you're watching live, I'll try to crank this video out maybe before I stream tomorrow, actually. We'll have to do a little marksman farming stuff. But the reason it might be an interesting stream for a lot of you, obviously I have a very strong account, but I have not invested soulstones into my Valderon yet. So he's just at A0. I mean, I'm lucky to have him. The comp I run right now is Ardia, Valderon, then Olog to tank, Diao Chan, and Sun Wukong. I think I'm going to try putting her in for Sun Wukong. That will be interesting. Like, maybe there's a world we take out Ardia. I'll play around with a few different things. But yeah, pretty spicy. The final thing I will say, and I'll keep my eye on it, maybe you'll see me degen a little more. I wouldn't count on it, but I do think her A1 is extremely strong. However, I feel like I've already danced with the devil. I did 2 more 10 pops, right? So that puts us at 97 pity. And at that point, I'm like, let me save these other 32 summons for when Demi's not on the banner. I feel like I dodged a bullet with that one, and probably we shouldn't try to dodge it again. There you go, guys. Very interesting video. Not at all what I expected. Thank you to the 40 of you that tuned in live on Twitch. As impromptu a summoning stream as I've ever done in my life. And yeah, this was fun. I'm out of things to say. Share it with your mother. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've been Fastidious, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.